So here's the deal. If we get to 5,000 subscribers in this first 10 episodes of season 1, we are going to take our subscribers, you, the individual out there watching this, have a chance to be a part of this.
I love you, Mom.
We want to be givers. So if you subscribe and we get to 5,000 by the end of season 1, we're taking all of our subscribers to a bowling alley. Here's the deal. Highest score at this event, we're giving away a car.
Welcome to the Alex in Austin podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Austin.
Guys, this has been a long time in the works, a long time coming. We've been working on this for a long time, Austin.
A dream. Honestly, this is a dream come true at this moment.
A dream come true, and we're gonna jump right into it because you deserve the work that we've put into this. So Austin's gonna take over our first segment. Take it away.
Yeah, so the first segment we're going to jump right into is our DADBODOMETer. This is something that Alex and I have been thinking about for a long time, and we often ask each other how we're doing. So we got the DADBODOMETer here that you guys can see on the screen, and we're ranking ourselves from fatty to daddy. And each week we're going to talk about how we did on the scale of working out and eating. So Alex, how about you? How did you do last week with your fatty to daddy scale?
Yeah. So to preface, this part of the podcast is probably more like internal, what do you call it? Like reflection time, right?
Yeah.
Reflection on.
I mean, there's going to be some vulnerable talk for the people out there.
So a bad week of like fatty would probably be like a McDonald's for lunch, a Sheetz for dinner,
4 times a week,
followed by probably like Fox Meadows Creamery for dessert,
and
then just like 4 or 5 times a week. Luckily, we're both married, and we are blessed with good cooks.
Yeah.
I can speak for that. So I will go with, we didn't really, for as much time as we put planning this, we didn't really put where in the middle of the meter. You know what I'm saying? Like we have fatty
I think
and
your heart
daddy.
knows. Honestly, like my heart knows where I'm at. I know in the deep down like where I'm at on this scale.
So like, is it like low fatty or would it be like high daddy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I know
what is the level of highest daddy?
I know for sure that I am not a daddy.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
week.
So here's
where is your heart? Like,
so
when
today's
let me say this. When I say, "Are you a fatty? Or are you a daddy?" Where is your heart at with last week?
So, yeah, it's Thursday night when we're filming this. So I'm gonna take a reflection.
Well, you're intermittent fasting.
I do. So I do intermittent fast. I've done it for about a month and a half. I know I told you probably 2 months. I always round up because why start something or why not count the other half of the month if you're halfway through it? That's kind of my motto. So
yeah, I agree.
Intermittent fasting.
Why don't you tell people what intermittent fasting is?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Because I think some people might wonder. Like seriously, there's probably people out there. Like, what does that mean?
Well, since this isn't a nutrition channel, especially since we are talking about fatty to daddy, intermittent fasting is you don't eat for. It's pretty custom. So it's like there's not like one set way to intermittent fast. It's like you can eat for 8 hours, but the other 16 hours that are in a day, you don't eat. So 8 hours is the only time you eat. So I eat approximately from I'll go 11:30 to 7:30. So that's what intermittent fasting is. So it does help. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a nutritionist. I honestly, it helps our budget. Because we don't eat breakfast.
So you're doing this.
So we're doing that. So that helps. That lowers it that hires it to daddy. But I did slip up. So with one of our later segments, I went to the Dollar General. Shout out Dollar General, one of my favorite stores. And I purchased some Airhead gum and did not know that there's actually Airhead in the gum. So that would probably bring me a little bit lower.
Like, did you swallow the gum?
Yeah, I did.
Why did you swallow the gum?
It tastes like Airhead. Like it's almost like eating an Airhead, and it fooled me. It fooled me into thinking that it was like an Airhead, and it was like a quick mind lapse. So
it's like Big League Chew when we were in Little League. Like we didn't want to swallow it, but
that's in there for 7 years.
It's
a 7-year syndrome. I think that's what they call it. But anyway. So back to it. So fatty to daddy. So that's that. I did have a Panera salad for lunch. Shout out the Sip Club member.
I was once a member.
That honestly, if we're trying to get a sponsor, Panera, please sponsor this video because that is the greatest deal.
I will say this. I was in it for 10 months. I paid $8.99. I mean, they're $89 better because of what I did. So, I mean, if you think about them corporately.
If you're a sip club member, you're getting closer to Dat Daddy all the way.
Yeah,
Let's just say that. Dat Daddy, being a sip club member, because honestly, the creamers are terrible, so you just drink the coffee black. It just helps a lot. So
honestly, I take that back. They probably lost so much money on me. I went in there every 2 hours.
Or was it the, but you just told me the other day, though, it's not for the refreshers. You couldn't get a refresher drink? It's just
now
the
you can.
coffee?
My dad texted me and said, "No, let's talk
Shout
about
out
it."
Mike.
Shout out Mike. Mike, I know you're watching this, and Dad told me about that. That daddy Mike told me about that.
Your daddy, who is Dat Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, back to it. So Sal Diego, I'm probably somewhere between like low fatty and just daddy. You know.
Okay,
daddy,
but like what color? What color are we talking?
Oh man, that's a good one. So you got red, you got peach, you got yellow, you got like probably somewhere in the yellow. But here's the thing. I mean, as listeners and you know that we have to set this up well. Like I don't want to overcredit it this week. I honestly felt like I had a pretty good week until the airhead situation that we talked about earlier.
Well, let me tell you this. I was gonna rank myself in the yellow, but after listening to you, how you intermittent fasted and you're getting onto yourself about just eating some airhead gum.
That's true.
I am gonna give myself.
Were you in peach?
I'm low peach. I want to tell you what happened yesterday. So I was gonna go.
Let's just so we have red peach. You're low peach.
I'm low peach.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna give myself yellow, but hearing you say
we have to set it up. We have to set it up. We're gonna do 11 episodes of this. I don't think we can just be like. I don't think I could just be like, oh, I'm Dat Daddy.
Well, let me tell you what happened.
What I'm saying?
So I was
this
planning.
jersey's baggy, baby.
Okay, so 2 days. I'm trying to lift 2 days a week.
What are you doing for lifting? Just preface that.
Okay,
you
so
made me explain intermittent fasting.
Okay.
What is lifting?
Okay, so yeah, you're right. Well, my buddy Will, he sent me over this thing about how to lift, and I was like, okay, like I can do this, and it's a dumbbell workout, and I only have to apparently lift 2 days a week so I can become jacked. So I'm trying to just lift 2 days a week, and anyways, so my goal is to lift 2 times a week, and I did that today.
Where do you go to lift?
The Planet. So between the Sip Club and Planet Fitness, I'm $30 in the hole.
Shout out Granite Run.
Yeah, shout out Granite Run. So anyways, I was going to rank myself yellow because here's what happened today. I had a meeting because I'm a businessman, and I had a lunch for a business meeting, and I went to this place called Max's Eatery. And if anybody in Lancaster is watching this, you know that Max's, they don't have an identity. They have a bar, they're a diner, they're a dinner place. Like nobody knows.
And a long wait list.
And a long wait list. And I ordered chicken and waffles for lunch with no vegetables. But I knew I could offset.
Does chicken and waffles normally come with vegetables?
Well, I had no vegetables today. And I thought that I was going to be able to offset that by working out today. So like I ate really bad, but I did work out. So I was going to give myself a yellow. But after hearing you rank yourself, I'm definitely in the low peach.
So it was the chicken. So chicken's breaded, right? It's deep fried. And then the waffle. So I had a gluten-free waffle today, but I doused it in syrup. That's what I had for
Yeah, mine was full gluten.
dinner.
Like, it was like gluten full.
Actually, I had second lunch. So I did eat. So if we're going like, calorie intake, we're getting a little bit too far into this. But I would say you should probably be higher peach, especially if you worked out, because I did not get a chance to work out today.
Okay, I'll take higher peach.
I would take
the first week of this. I'm higher peach.
I'll just
yellow.
go. I'll go dead straight yellow. I'm gonna go yellow, mellow yellow. I'm dead straight mellow yellow.
I like that, and I am. I'm beach peach. That's what I am right
beach
there.
Peach.
Yeah,
but that kind of just for the listeners out here, that's kind of one of our. That's gonna be a staple segment. So if if that's something that.
Well, and I would say, like, for the men out there, you're struggling with the, being fatty. We're going to be giving you tips about how to make yourself Dat Daddy. So that's the goal of that.
Well,
of this segment.
So Dat Daddy, and that kind of, that I don't know how that really kind of ties in, but we wanted to talk a little bit about like we have had a lot of other failed attempts of trying to do not a podcast specifically, but disco DJers was one of them.
Well, I was thinking about this when we were talking about the slide. I did kind of fulfill that dream. I DJ'd like 5 weddings. Now, the problem was...
Did you DJ or did you MC?
I DJ'd. I DJ'd 2 of them.
DJ.
I MC'd and DJ'd 2 of them. but Coco Melon accidentally came on during the limbo because Axel's playlist started, and we weren't paying for the family plan at the time, so Liz played Spotify while I was at the wedding. That's actually totally a true story. Sorry, Carson Lehman, if you're watching this, and I hope your marriage is doing great.
So Disco DJers was the original idea before it was Double A.
Yeah, me and you.
The T-Pain app came out.
Yes.
We started experimenting that you obviously sound better with autotune. Everybody does. Mm-hmm. There's not one person that I think sounds better without autotune. So we were like, man, this is sweet. This is how we do it. This is how we make it big.
Well, it was like the Chat GPT of the day. Everybody talked about it. Seriously.
So anyway, but the picture, the backstory of this picture is this is in front of Austin's shower curtain at his old house, and we just try to dress up in as much color that we can. And we were like, this is it. We were going to be the next the EMD hits. We were like electronic music dance. We were big. We were going to go big time in this.
Yeah, we were. So that failed.
Failed. Second was we moved into probably the boy band stage.
Yeah, we were trying to do that. It is true. We actually, if you're seeing the screen there, we were able to get our entire high school out of 7th period to record a boy band music video, and I watched it at dinner today. And my stomach hurt of how awkward I felt. Actually, Liz had never seen that, and
we're trying to get our producer and our editor Jamie, aka Justin, to make that the first clip, so you can see just a small snippet. I'm sure there's a good 2 seconds in there that we could use. That kind of like rolls into it, but it was horrible experience.
Yes.
Really wish we could have made a big time with that, but we ran into a couple hiccups. We don't need to go into that. With posting the video and that whole thing kind of blew up in our face.
Mike, if you're watching this, I'm still a little bitter. I'm going to be honest, Dad. So.
I just think it was one of those things that like we got everybody, and then it is a pretty sweet concept, but the boy band it wasn't for us. Let's just be honest, it wasn't for us. Which brings us to today. We're average businessmen. I don't think you can say anything else about that.
No, I think I'm living the life. I mean, we're both in real estate. We sell houses, and we're running into problems, and still have that suit actually from high school. That's not even my own car. I think that's Seth Baraboo's. Seth, if you're watching this, I think that's your truck. I think
that was your dad's truck.
This is when actually, I will say this: we were always good at not being in school. And I'm pretty sure that's when we skipped class. We said we had a college class, and it was canceled.
And we went to the alpaca farm.
And we went to an alpaca farm in suits. So it's actually a true story.
That's true story. I have a picture. I have a picture that we'll find one day. Actually, I have it on my phone, so we'll find it for another episode. But we got out of school. We normally had a college class.
They were on Christmas break.
They were on Christmas break. I just did not want to sit through Algebra 2 again. So we got out of class, and we went to the alpaca farm. We'd always wanted to go to alpaca farm, and we did it. It was a really interesting experience. I never knew how much alpaca socks were. That was something I learned.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed that. That was one of the highlights of my high school career. And the great thing about it was counted as credit.
Yeah, shout out Seth Baraboo.
Seth Baraboo for letting that Toyota Tundra 2015 is probably still my favorite car of all time.
Yeah, that thing was it was nice. It was jacked up. So, but yeah, so we're average businessmen. But Austin, explain the purpose. Like we have big goals for this. And I know that, Mom, I know you're out there. I know you're going to subscribe. Dad, I know you're not going to subscribe. I still love you. But we got big goals for this. What are we trying to do? And like, what's the purpose?
Well, honestly, I think from a philosophical standpoint, Alex and I were we have 2 children each. We have 2 kids. They're all both young. And we're like, what do we want to do with our lives? And I think we both want to be givers, right? I would say, we want to look back on our life and be givers.
Where are you going?
So,
are you trying to give away our
you'll
kids?
see. No. Okay. So here's the deal. We're doing a subscribe to drive. Okay, we both love bowling. Okay, another thing, we skipped class.
Subscribe to drive.
This is a lot of
subscribe to drive, baby.
This is a lot of memories that have come up that I forgot I had. And we also skipped class one time to go bowling, and we've always had a love for bowling.
That's true.
We even had Jersey night at Leisure Lanes. If you remember that,
the concept was we got 10 guys. We all wore jerseys, and we tried to convince the staff of Leisure Lanes that they had promoted a Jersey night where it was free bowling. We were not successful, but it was a really good concept. I have a picture of that too.
Yeah, it was really funny. We were all like hype about it, and they were like, it's
And
not
do you remember
Jersey
the car that we took a picture of?
No, I don't.
A Honda Civic.
Yes.
In the parking lot.
Yeah.
In the parking lot.
Okay, yeah. So we had.
That's crazy.
So here's the deal: if we get to 5,000 subscribers in this first 10 episodes of season 1, we are going to take our subscribers, you, the individual out there watching this, have a chance to be a part of this.
I love you, Mom.
We want to be givers. So if you subscribe and we get to 5,000 by the end of season 1, we're taking all of our subscribers to a bowling alley. We're going to rent it out. We don't know how we're going to do it. It might be the early morning shift because we probably can't afford taking the nighttime. Well, we talked about this. We can't.
I think Leisure Lanes opens at like 5 a.m. or 6
Well, and we know we cannot afford
They serve
disco.
bagels.
We cannot afford disco.
Yes. We did talk about that.
Yeah,
That's an upcharge. No disco.
So if we're asking everybody to wear neon, if you can come and wear neon, we can pretend it is a disco night.
We're gonna rent out a few. A few people to stand there with flashlights as well.
Yeah,
Shining
well,
your eyes.
we talked about getting
As you bowl.
Well, no, we talked about getting glow sticks, but I remember at Northland camp growing up was there was a kid that bit into the glow stick and he had to get rushed to the hospital, and so I know that my son would bite into a glow stick, so there will be no glow sticks, but wear a neon shirt. Here's the deal: highest score at this event, we're giving away a car.
High score, but here's the other thing: the lowest score with bumpers. Okay, we're gonna set up bumpers. The lowest score with bumpers, we will also have a prize for, because it is pretty hard to bowl. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I've never broke 150.
But if you're watching this and you think you can bowl,
Then subscribe.
This
You
is
have a
for you.
chance to win a Honda Civic.
and you have a neon shirt, honestly, you get to come and you will win a Honda
I mean, we'll
Civic.
go one step further. If you have a Honda Civic and you're trying to get away, give it away right now.
We'll take donations because we're currently paying our cameraman, my brother Justin, to do this right now.
Jamie.
And
Jamie.
we're already in the hole. So we're gonna figure it out. We want to be givers. So we want to give to you.
We're gonna be givers.
The viewer.
And Honda Civics have always just had a special place in our hearts ever since that bowling picture, I think.
Yeah.
So we want to go the Honda Civic. If you've got one, reach out to us. But yeah, it's kind of that is like the main thing. And
Justin will put our business email on the screen here. So, which we don't even have one yet, but we'll make one by the time this is post-production.
I mean, that kind of rolls right into one of the next things that we were talking about. We need a name, but that's, I think, coming up here. We need you to vote on a name because of how much time we put into this. We forgot to name the podcast, so we wanted to leave that up to you.
Yeah.
Our couple of subscribers probably. We want you to be a part of that.
And the other thing, before you go to the next slide here, one of the things that people don't know about you and I that they might be interested in is we both have an entrepreneurship certificate from Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. So we both actually have a degree in entrepreneurship. So we put together a business plan. If you could put that on the slide now, Justin. You'll see our business plan here. We actually spent a lot of time. This is our business plan. So we're going to be doing 11 episodes, including this one. So 10 episodes in a season with the pilot, which is right now, which you guys are watching. And I can't see the slide here with your arm there. Yeah. What's the point? We want to entertain you guys with conversations. You want to take the next one?
Yeah. I mean, so the business plan we put together was kind of like, we don't want it to be pointless. We wanted to entertain with our conversation about different things that we will talk about. Obviously, this first one, a little bit of backstory. We want you to know why we love Honda Civics and why we love bowling. Second would be meaningless banter. So Austin and I have always been competitive. So we have some pretty good segments planned that, I mean, we will probably be giving Dude Perfect a run for their money at some point.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, they have their 5 segments, but we have about 20 that we are ready to share with the bastards.
We have about 20, and we haven't flushed out probably like 18 of them, so we really have 2 right now.
Yeah. Some of the ideas we think are awesome right now. I'm sure we'll sleep on them. But anyways.
So, and then obviously the last one, it's a young dad's outlet. Like Austin said, I've got 2 kids. Austin has 2 kids. It's 10 o'clock right now. But we're committed. We're committed to you. We're committed to you about bringing you content because we know, especially for young dads, but anybody can listen to this, but we know how mundane life can get. It's like, man, I just love to listen to some real high quality banter. Then
who's not looking for some high quality banter? I don't know a guy who's
or being entertained by daily conversation. I mean, some of the things that we're going to say on this podcast in the next 10 episodes are things I know that our listeners have thought of.
Yeah, for sure. And we're not afraid to say them. That's the thing.
And honestly, I do think, if we're being transparent, my wife told me not to bring her up in this podcast. I'm going to do it anyway. She said this is probably a good outlet so that we stay off the phone, like during dinner time. And so it's just like, it's another place for us just to have these conversations. If we get like 30 subscribers or something, we're not going to rent out the whole bowling alley. We might get one lane and crab 30 people onto one lane. Well, but we care about, like, if it crashes and fails, it's okay. We're okay with it.
I would say if 30 people want to come, we'll rent out 3 lanes and we'll have a party. We could do it like the Epic Grace Youth Group all-nighter. We could rent it. We could go to a roller rink too.
So we'll start at the roller rink. We'll get 3 bowling alleys, and we'll finish with renting out a church and playing Underground Church.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. Which you also reminded me. Eventually, what we'd like to get this podcast, we'd like to actually record, and this is a true story. I'm not even kidding about this. We would like to start recording these at different bowling alleys and try their pizza. And we want to do one bite.
Listen,
everybody knows.
Real estate has been tough. I don't know if you turned the headlines on. So we're looking to turn this into a vlog channel at some point of like rating bowling alleys.
Like this is actually a true story. Alex and I are sitting in a coffee shop, and I'm like, "Wait, dude, isn't it our dream?" And we're like, "Isn't it our dream to go up to like Shamokin, PA, and find a bowling alley and do a 1-bite pizza taste test at that bowling alley and see which bowling alley in PA has the best pizza?"
I mean,
and he was like, "Honestly, it's my dream."
If you're a bowling alley watching this right now, reach out to us. We'll put our email on there. Just let us know
Justin,
if you've got
put the
good
email
pizza.
on.
Yeah. Jamie, put it up there real quick.
Put our business email up there.
But I do think, to be honest with you, we could probably find some good pizza. I bet there are some bowling alleys out there that are not just doing Tombstone and Jack's.
And here's why. Well, no, the Jack's Pizza thing. It was devastating. Well, no, it was devastating to me as a high schooler when we went to recreation lanes in Iron Mountain. And honestly, I'm calling you out. We had a pizza party for our youth group.
I still love you, recreation lanes.
And I still smell like smoke, okay, from the billiards room, all right? Well, when I found out that they just used Jack's Pizza, they weren't actually making their own pizza. They were ordering it from Walmart, having their like little driver boy bring Jack's Pizza, and that's what we ate. We paid for it was $2 a pizza back then. So, anyways, when I found that out, that's why I want to do this. I want to do this for you.
It was
the viewers.
It was like a $5 for a pitcher, and you watched him take Dr. Thunder, which was Dr. Pepper's brother, and they poured it into the pitcher, and you could get Dr. Thunder for 99 cents, Great Value Walmart, and they would charge you $5 for the pitcher. So honestly, their markups alone. I mean, I still love you, recreation. Like there is definitely a special place in my heart for you, but that was tough. I mean, I only could have one birthday there. There's no hate, Mom and Dad. I didn't want more than one birthday, but I know that things got tough, especially when you're charging $5 for some Dr. Thunder. So.
Well, recreation, you're fine, but my sinuses are still clogged because of the smoke smell. So, and I'm just going to call you out.
So anyway, so we need help with a name. That's probably one of the biggest things. So we've really like put our heads together here, and we came up with 4, and we're obviously calling it the Alex and Austin Show for right now. If that sticks, great. But we got 3 other ones.
You can vote for the Austin and Alex Show too if you want. I mean, comment out there, Sandy. I know you're watching this one, so either one. But alphabetical order. I get it.
I didn't even realize I did that. Wait, what is the actual name of the podcast?
The Alex and Austin Show. I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's go. So Alex and Austin Show is option 1. Jamie, on the slide, I didn't put this on there, but if you want to vote, option 2, the Austin and Alex Show.
No, it's really okay. I don't mind being the Alex and Austin.
Dude, we just put it out there. I don't care.
Dude, I appreciate you.
3rd is Nonsense. Now, here, also we'll give the backstory about this. We were actually pretty dead set on naming this thing Nonsense.
Yeah, we were super dead set. This was going to be like the nonsensical podcast. Nonsense. Until I looked up nonsense on Apple Podcasts, and there's like 100 of them out there. So
if you're out there and your podcast has named Nonsense and you're watching this, please just stop.
Email us. Well, Justin, go ahead. Put the email on the screen. Go ahead and email us.
I was going to just say stop podcast, but that's probably nicer. So yeah we'll go with that. Just email us.
The next one is the Babyface Boys. I think the reasoning behind that is, actually, Alex and I were texting this week, and he sent a picture of me when we were 16, and I look exactly the same. So, like, I have not aged. So, Babyface Boys.
The Babyface Boys. And then this might be one of the favorites. I'm not biased to any of them, but Beardless Thoughts. So, obviously, It kind of goes with the babyface boys, but these are some of our thoughts. We're never going to grow a beard. Beardless thoughts. That's part of the connection.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I have not actually told you this or even thought about this until this moment. But if we get to 5,000 and we name our podcast Beardless Thoughts, I will go a year and not shave. And we'll see what I'll do it. If people show up in their neon t-shirts, I won't shave from that moment.
I'll do the opposite. I will get a beard implant.
You know, the thing
I'll get beard implants.
We do have a lot of Amish around here, and I could see that working.
Yeah, shout out the Amish. But
shout out. I actually sold a house to an Amish guy this past week.
I don't think though that those are implants. I think that's a real beard.
Yeah.
Just to go back to the Amish and end that where it was. If we have any Amish subscribers out there, please, our business email, Jamie, pop it up.
Pop it up.
Let us know the answer.
Well, they were going to mail us. Put our address up. Put our P.O. box
that's
up. So, go ahead. Put that up there.
Oh, man. All right. So, moving on. That's the first thing that we need help with. Second thing is this. We have 1 or 2 segments that we're for sure going to do. They're a part of this episode. So, hang on. It's coming. But we need a little bit of help. We like we said, we have 20. We've not, gone through like 18 of them, like actually like thought through them. So we kind of want some opinion. First one is Eat This, Not That. It kind of goes with our Daddy and Mr. Fatty, but the healthiest of the unhealthy choices. So we come across a lot of chances to make a healthy choice on a selection of unhealthy things.
I mean, a daily one for me when I get Chipotle to eat healthy is it's a little life hack. If you're listening out there and you want to listen to a life hack, I will often try not to order sour cream, and then Liz has Greek yogurt, and I put the Greek yogurt on it, and you don't know. Less calories. Like, there's a little tips for you guys.
I'm going to play the role of listener here. Do you carry Greek yogurt with you whenever you know you're going to eat Chipotle?
Liz,
do you have a cooler in your car just full of Greek yogurt?
All right,
if I'm listening to this right now, I would call it, like, I just can imagine just in the back, it's just this ultimate stink coming out of the back of your Ford Fusion of just like... what does that smell? It's like, oh, hun, I'm planning on Chipotle 3 times this week. I've got 3 things.
Well, I didn't say I'd do it. I actually brought it up to Liz today, and she was like, when was the last time you did this? And I said, I think it was when you told me about the idea. I thought about trying it, but I didn't actually do it.
Hey, Chipotle, if you're listening to this and you want to
sponsor
the video, but also, too, if you want to start putting Greek yogurt on the bowls, Jamie, pop the email back up.
Yeah, pop the email up.
But that's kind of one of the first ones. I mean, one for me is this. Going to Jersey Mike's Subs and getting it without the bread.
How do you do that?
You ask them, they'll put it in like a little container for you, and it's a lot better. I don't like the carbs.
How many have you actually done this?
Yes, absolutely.
What do they do?
I used to get the gluten-free, but then I started getting the gluten-free, the extra large one, and that then I would eat too much, and I was like, I gotta stop this.
This is like when we were kids. We'd be like, dude, I dare you to go through McDonald's and order the burger, but hold the bun.
No, but seriously, if you go to Jersey Mike's, listen to this. You can, you might know this already if you go to Jersey Mike's more than me, but you can get a sub and get it for... Good, okay. So Jersey Mike's, you can go, just order any sub you want, but they'll put it in a Tupperware container, and it's basically like a salad.
Pyrex bowl?
But with, it's like they go to Walmart and get the little guy from Leisure Lanes. Recreation Lanes. They get him. They'll deliver the Tupperware container, and they'll put the salad or whatever you get in the bowl. And it does make you feel better because you're not loaded up on. Those are the weeks that I would rank higher on the Daddy. The weeks that I get the bread, I'm probably closer to Fatty. But anyway, so that's Eat This, Not That. This is a big one. Dadditudes. Okay? So 2 young dads. You're still 25?
25.
I'm 26. I just turned 26. So we have a lot of what would you call it? Just like experience in not knowing what to do.
Yeah, tons of experience.
That's basically it. So there's a dadditude, like an attitude from our kids, or just a thought that we had, or something that we observed.
Well, what's that book? It's called Habitudes or something. Isn't there a book called Habitudes? It's like attitude, but like habits. It's like a.
Oh no! You're thinking of No, you're not.
I'm pretty sure it's Habitudes. I think it's like Habitoodles. I can't remember, but like I've read it before. So, anyways, this is our kids give us some attitude and how do we as daddies.
No. You're thinking of the Beatitudes.
Well, those are great. The Beatitudes, Matthew 5. See, I know this. I know the
Scripture.
I know it. But this is going to be some experience. Those of you young dads out there, we're just going to try to impart some wisdom to you guys about how that.
And listen, if you're a young dad and you just want to listen to that segment, we're here for you. Like,
Yeah.
we want you to have a section where you're like, man, I'm not alone in that. Like,
We don't want you to feel alone.
Yeah.
We want a community. We want everyone at that bowling alley.
and we really do want to give away the Civic. So please show up and please subscribe. The third one is a little bit on the unique side as far as where the term, at least where I heard the term come from. It's probably much more common than just for me, but it's called relegated. So relegation is, I think, the bottom 3 teams in the Premier League every year. Premier League is a soccer league in Europe.
But don't
Jamie, look that up. Jamie, look that up right now. No, like right now. Yeah, pick your phone.
Yeah, we need that, Jamie.
Okay.
So, I can't remember if it's 3 or 2.
If it's 2 or 3, it doesn't really matter. Because
Sorry, Jamie wasn't paying attention. He was texting his girlfriend. So let's...
shout out Jamie's girlfriend.
Yeah,
and Jamie himself. Jamie Justin. But anyway, the 2 or 3, they get bumped out of the top league if they're in the bottom 2 or 3 of the league. So it's basically, we want to come up with a couple things a week.
we want to relegate things. It's like what supermarket needs to be relegated, right? Or what candy bar needs to be relegated,
or what gas station.
Yeah, what gas station is getting relegated? We're coming for you.
Sunoco.
Well, see, what was the one? What's the triangle one that was in Niagara growing up? Sitco.
Chevron.
Sitco. Yeah,
Chevron.
Well, Sitco and Chevron are doing things together. So we're going to relegate
Sitco.
things.
I don't know. I have a soft spot for that Sitco.
The last 3, you were right.
Last 3 teams. I did look it up before this just because I needed a little backstory. But last 3 teams. So we're just going to pick a couple things. It might be 3, it might be 2, it might just be 1. And you might ask, what's determining the level? There isn't a level. We're just going to make it up as we go. Man, what was on my mind? I had experience with Sheets this week. I had experience with the Sheets meatball subs. They're getting relegated.
Really? You're relegating them? We'll talk about it. We're not at that segment yet.
That's true. So that's something we can talk about. Or whatever you want. So next, this one could be controversial. So it might. Yeah, you're right. So next, this could be controversial. So we'll have to figure out how this one goes. It's called His or Her. And we're not talking about the bathroom sink. Controversial names.
Yeah, like Jordan or Taylor. Is it a boy name or a girl name?
He just basically knocked out that whole entire segment because those are the 2 most popular controversial names.
No, there's other ones.
All right, let's wrap it up. That's it.
I can think of another one.
Right out, go.
Robin. Robin. That's a great one. I know Robin Hood. Robin. Batman and Robin. That's a dude.
But we have to talk about it in a way that is like, are we going to be bringing personal people in, or is it just celebrities?
There are other guys and girls. Alex is one. I literally emailed an Alex today. That's a girl. She is the manager at my building. I didn't know. Alex, I literally said, "What's up, dog?" And she emailed back and she said, "Jamie."
Jamie just chipped in.
There are a lot. There are people. Comment a name. Comment a name.
Yeah, honestly, comment some names that we should just talk about, and we're gonna put it in a category.
Honestly, if you have a name that's controversial, we may even get you your own bowling lane. We might comment it out.
Comment your name. Biggest thing, though, I would say about the whole commenting name thing is
Sandy Glanzer. You cannot comment.
We will.
Sandy, seriously.
Sandy, your mom. Sorry, my fault.
The person on MythBusters was Sandy.
So that's what I'm saying. It goes either way. But comment your name. The one thing I do want to point out on this, we will put it in a category. We don't want to get canceled. So don't get offended. It's going to go into a category. That doesn't mean anything other than it's just our opinion. So Taylor, which way are you leaning on that? 1, 2, 3. Girl. We're good. We're really good. We got this down. Mm-hmm. Should we try one more? Mm-hmm. Taylor. 1, 2, 3. Girl.
Boy.
See? That's a whole half
hour.
And
I just thought about Taylor Lautner, the swimmer. He went to jail. Did you see that whole video?
No,
I followed down.
Taylor Lautner is an actor.
Oh, is he? Who's the swimmer? Who's the swimmer? Isn't there a swimmer that went to jail? He stole something from a gas station. What's that guy's name?
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? He was.
I don't follow
in Brazil. Hey, look that up, Jamie.
Dude,
look it up. The swimmer who got second place of Michael Jordan,
and he's brothers. He's brothers to the famous actor who was in. Oh boy,
he stole something in Brazil.
Was he in Twilight?
In a gas station. He stole. He wasn't like the crab legs.
His name was not Taylor.
What was his
Michael
name?
Phelps' boy. What was his name?
Yeah,
Ryan Lochte.
Is it Ryan?
Guy or girl? What? Ryan
It is
Lautner.
Ryan Lautner. Thank you. Is it who's Taylor Lautner?
Can we just take a moment? How did you get Taylor Lautner from Ryan Lautner? Ryan Lautner, if you're watching this, I apologize for multiple things. One, I don't want this to go viral.
I don't know if he's in jail.
and-
I honestly don't
He's
know.
not in
He
jail.
stole.
He's not in jail. He's in the pool.
I saw the video. He stole something from a Citco in Brazil.
Was that during when the Olympics were there?
Yeah, during the Olympics.
Okay, hold on. Jamie, look this up. Is there Citcos in Brazil? Or is it Circle K? Anyway. But all of that to say, Taylor Lautner is an actor.
From
Taylor,
Twilight?
Obviously, I think he was in Twilight. I've never seen Twilight. Everybody know that. But I think he was in Twilight. Obviously, the big one, Taylor Swift. So there's a lot. There's some major pull on either side. But if we start using personal, I could start counting out Taylors that I know that are girl.
It's a girl.
Guy.
Yeah,
it's probably girl.
Well, we have a segment for that. Now, we have a couple other segments that aren't on the screen for you.
Well, we do have one more on the
Is there a
screen.
Citco in Brazil?
Yeah.
There is. I knew it. I told you. And
So
I would
Ryan
too.
Lautner at the Citgo. But Guilty Pleasure is the last one that is on the screen. Guilty Pleasure.
Wait. It's in Brazil, Indiana.
Justin doesn't know
So
what Brazil is.
Justin
Apparently, this is
Justin
Brazil and
Jamie
Indiana.
just came back with.
If you live in Brazil, Indiana, and have been to that Citco, take a picture and email it. Justin, put the email on the screen.
yeah, put our
Email us.
business email on the screen.
Yep.
If you have, I have something else to say. If you live in Brazil, Indiana, and you've been to a Citgo and you've stolen something, give it back.
Give it back.
Give it back.
And email us the story.
And
My sister lives in Indiana. So if you know my sister, email us. Email us. Seriously.
Gary?
No,
not
she doesn't
Gary.
live in
Yeah,
Gary. We don't want to talk about
Yeah, you're right.
We've been to Gary, Indiana.
That's a segment for another
Together.
day.
We've been to Gary, Indiana together, and we'll tell that story in another segment.
Thank you, Mike. All right. Guilty Pleasure is the last one we have on the screen. Apparently, our editor forgot to put the definition of that. I'm pretty sure it's just something where... Why are you looking at me like that, Jamie? All right, whatever. So, basically, it's something that we like that not many people know about. And, you know, it's just something that... It's just a good time for us to just get it out there. It's like, man, I'll be honest with you. What do you listen to when you work out? And don't lie. Be honest. Don't lie to be funny, but to just say, this is what I listen to when I work out. Go.
I was not prepared for this because it's kind of embarrassing.
It's a great segment. Go.
I think I listened to a lot of One Direction.
Okay, it's not that bad.
I do.
One Direction, if you're out
Well, I
there,
work
hit
out.
our business email. Let us know if you have a workout playlist.
Honestly, I'll tell you right
All
now.
right, here you go. I listen to a lot of EDM, okay? I listen to a lot of electronic dance music. It's just, I don't know. I don't even understand what happens. There's a lot of beat drops and stuff like that. I like it. But it's kind of like a guilty,
honestly,
it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. If anybody knows who Conan Gray is, Jamie, do you know who Conan Gray is? Yeah, don't look him up.
Wait, no, is that the Night Show guy?
No. He's a singer. Weird dude, but I like his music because I listen to him.
All right, let me see what the last thing I listened to when I worked out was. Let's see.
I saw you listen to Love.
I love Love. I don't know if I want to state that on the podcast, but I do love Love.
I actually was listening to some Mormon music and I didn't realize it the other day.
I used to listen to, half of my playlist is Veggie Tales.
Yeah, me too. That's how it is for me too.
I do like Ben Rector. Shout out Ben Rector. Ben Rector, if you come on this podcast, I'm a huge Ben Rector fan.
Well, our boy Josh Mayer knows him. We reach out to him.
Oh, man. Josh, I know you're going to watch this. Josh Mayer Golf. Lecrae, obviously. Yeah, I mean, it's just like I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place.
See,
So it's just guilty pleasure. So, I mean, do you have one right now that you're thinking of? That was my question. It's like, my guilty pleasure, I like listening to EDM.
I watch every single Dude Perfect episode.
That's not really
I'm just going to be honest.
Who
And
does
I like
it?
it?
Jamie, how many subscribers do they have? Like 52 million? That's not a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, their average watcher is 8 years old, and I love it.
That's good.
You know,
No,
anyways, we have some other segments involved, like, hack that. We're going to come up with some hacks. Best deals at the supermarket we're going to find for you boys. We got a lot of that.
One of the ones we had talked about is building a fantasy football team of celebrities and having just like an absolutely insane like scoring so that it's like we just have to follow them along.
Well,
I did think of one the other day when I was driving over here tonight. I don't have Twitter, but I would get Twitter for this. Is like something to do with the trending. So it's like if you guess something that'd be trending. So it's almost like some sort like guessing in the future or something like that. But like what's trending? So that's another one that we have. Anything else?
I think we got more. We'll hit up.
We got a lot.
Episode 1.
We got a lot. Yeah. So for today, we're diving into what's your limit.
What's your limit?
Austin, take it away. What's your limit?
And what's your limit? We're going to pose a question, and we want you, the viewers, to interact with us here and let us know.
I share my hand.
So I have a question, and it's going to be, how much would it take? Okay. Picture this: you're sitting in church. You're in the front row.
Okay, hold on. If you don't go to church, that's okay. Just picture yourself in some situation where there's a stage, there's something going on the stage, and you're in the crowd. Go.
Okay, you're in church. I'm going to make sure this is recording. We're good. You have to pee your pants in church and sit in it and not tell anybody. What's your limit? How much money would it take for you to do that?
What row am I sitting in?
Row 1.
What color are my jeans?
They are what you're wearing right now. And you're hydrated.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I was going to ask that. Like, how much urine? What is my limit? I mean,
Let me give you some numbers. And
how far do I got to walk?
you're not allowed to tell anybody either.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
you
but
gotta
I mean, people are
embrace
going
it.
to know. But I'm just saying, like, how far do I got to walk?
Out of the auditorium. I mean, it's like
Out the
you got to
back
treat it
or
like
out
a normal
the side
day.
door?
You
Or
gotta
out the
treat
door
it
that
like
the
a normal
worship
day.
team comes on?
No. You got to treat it like a normal day. Would you do it for 500?
Dude, that started with a lot of money.
1,000.
Jamie, how much is it going to take to pay you to do this podcast?
Would you do it for 5,000 subscribers?
Oh my gosh. If we get 5,000 subscribers, I will. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. I would consider heavily. Okay, I will. I would wet my pants in church. I'm sorry, CFC. I would do that.
You would do it for 5,000 subscribers?
Okay, never mind. $5,000. I messed up that. 5,000 subscribers?
If we
Like, if
get-
we hit
if
our
we get-
subscriber goal.
Yeah, if we hit our subscriber goal, would you pee your pants at church?
Why? I was thinking it turns on money, and he turned it into subscribers. Can you get monetized with 5,000 subscribers?
Yeah, like I think it's $10 per 1,000. So we'd make $50.
Okay. Hey, that's a start.
We can't even pay for Justin.
So, dude, 5,000 subscribers. I would not wet my pants.
In church? What if we got 1 million? What if we got 1 million subscribers in 10 episodes? Would you wet your pants in
Dude,
church?
if we got 1 million subscribers in 10 episodes, I would wet my pants, and I would happily volunteer to be on the worship team that week and wet my pants. I would do.
You heard it here, folks. We're renting out 2 bowling alleys to fit you all in there. Make sure you wear a neon shirt.
If we got 1 million subscribers, I would go to like multiple places and wet my pants. Like, I just keep wetting them.
I would never pee
out of
into
excitement, but also too of like, that's how passionate I am about Honda Civics.
I probably
and
would.
bowling alleys.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was good. That was good.
Yeah. Okay. But do you want to go for the dollar amount? Because it's probably, I don't think I would do it for $5,000. Would I do it for anything less? I'd probably do it for $2,500.
Really?
I'd do it for $2,500.
I wouldn't do it for 25. I probably would do it for higher. I'd probably be like $7,500.
Wetting your pants?
That's a
We
big
haven't
one.
even made
You're
it.
not allowed
We
to
haven't
tell.
even made it to pooping your pants.
You're not. Well, I was gonna get there, but you aren't. What would you do for pooping your pants?
It would not be $2,500. 25. I mean, dude. So to poop my pants in church or in I mean, dude, it probably have to be 10 grand or more.
Okay, actually, here's a real question. I just thought of this. What if you didn't have to poop your pants, but like just enough to have a little stain,
That's nothing.
Like-
I
like-
would do that for $2,500, but just a stain.
like a stain, like right down the middle of your pants, like it's a little brown.
Yeah, but if you've got like denim jeans on, unless someone's like, let's be honest, unless someone's
White
really
pants.
sta-
Okay, you got to wear white pants. You
Okay,
gotta stain
yeah,
right
yeah,
on the
that's-
butt.
I
How
mean,
much? 10,000
for a tiny little like smudge.
No, like it's your crack. I'm gonna be honest. Can you make that squeak or something, Justin? When I say crack, I don't know.
Jamie, can you show me how much a smudge is? I would say for me, honestly, I'd probably do that for $5 grand.
I think I
a
would do it.
smudge.
That's
a full,
easier.
A full like
It's justifiable to have a little bit of poop. come
a
out.
full Chipotle Taco Bell. You know, I didn't make it in time kind of situation. I would probably be at 10 grand.
Would you do it
Because
for
not only
5,000?
was
Would
it-
you do it
no,
for
hold on.
5,000 subscribers?
I would do it for 100,000 subscribers. I'd poop my pants.
No, you would not.
100,000?
I would
100,000. A pair of jeans is how much? Like $20? $30? I don't know the last time I bought jeans.
at church.
Dude, that is like the place of the most forgiving people and the people that understand the most.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
If I was in a listing appointment, okay, because I work in real estate and I had to poop my pants, that would take more money than at church. I don't know if that says something about me, but
I can't believe that.
I don't know.
I'm in real estate too, and I'd poop my pants so fast at a listing appointment.
I'm saying I would do it less there. Like like if you pooped your pants in front of okay, let's be honest. All right. So Austin and I, with the real estate thing, the houses we're going into, sometimes I go in a little bit, I would say.
He's a higher end guy
better
than me.
circumstance houses. So, but I'm saying like some of the houses we walk into, dude, I've probably almost pooped my pants. But back to it, like that would take a lot of money. Like a full poop, like a Taco Bell, Chipotle.
Yeah, it would take a lot.
Like
would
a
you
Taco
do
Bell
it for 5,000 subscribers?
Taco Bell, Chipotle, then hit up the Sip Club at Panera. That would be, dude, I'd do it for 100,000 subscribers. That's how much I care about you. That's how much I want to see you in your tie-dye shirts, or wait till the end of the podcast, those daddy shirts. That's how much I want to see you.
We're dropping that in pilot. We're dropping that in the pilot.
That's how much I want to see you
We're
there.
dropping that in the pilot.
But I'd say for money wise, it would take 10 grand for me to poop my pants.
That's pretty
Would
good.
you do it for less?
No, I would do it for more. I would have a hard time.
For 10 grand, dude. If somebody
I
a
would have a hard
cashier's check for 10 grand.
I couldn't poop in church. I would have a hard time. I really would. Honestly, it would take a lot of money for me to be like, I'm doing it. No way. Like unless someone had like 100 grand in front of me, I would have a hard time.
Man, that's a good one.
But 100 grand, I'm running in there and I'm just doing it.
For 100 grand, I'd pee and poop my pants. We're gonna end the pilot episode with one of my favorites called Mugged. Okay, so here's the gist. You go to a lot of weird places, like grocery stores, just like random places. Honestly, let's just throw it out there. Our wives both shop at discount grocery stores, which if you're not from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and somehow this episode blows up to more than like 26 people, discount grocery stores.
Shout out Sandy.
Shout out Sandy. Shout out BB's Grocery Outlet. Shout out Sharp Shopper. But basically, they get the products. Maybe I should not be stating this because I don't really know, but I think they get the products that no one wants or are damaged. I mean, I've seen like trying to think of some Oreo flavors that I've seen in there before.
Well, they were like a cinnamon Oreo.
Like coconut Oreos. I think I've seen.
Yeah.
You know, don't check me on that because they maybe never made that. But I've seen some crazy stuff in there. But drinks. So Jamie's gonna get. I won't look, Jamie, because basically what happens is Austin and I are both gonna have a mug each week, and we're gonna play a little game and figure out who can get the most unique beverage.
And who can get the closest to guessing what it is.
And who can get the closest to guessing, and we'll debate that as well. So mugged is really the concept of like the competition thing, like who can get closer. We are a Christian channel, or just a very a wholesome channel. So we're not doing alcohol. We're trying to be wholesome. It's wholesome entertainment for you. So not less than $1 million.
Can I open my eyes?
What the?
Okay.
Did you just?
Oh.
So, whoa, wait. No. Don't
That's
open your
mine.
eyes.
That's mine. We're good.
Yeah. So wait. Did you pour? It's two different drinks.
Don't look over there. I forgot to put the.
It's two
Okay, I
different
won't
drinks.
look.
It's
Okay.
two different drinks. Okay. Hold on.
I wanted to
Okay.
give a shout out to my sister. That's a Grace College mug. Micah, if you're watching, that's you gave me that mug.
Shout out BB's Grocery Outlet. That's where I got the U of the Miami Hurricanes Yeti from. All right, so here we go.
So why don't you go first?
Did you look in your mug?
Oh, we're
It's
not
gonna
allowed to
get-
look? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, because the
I made a little-
color of the drink.
Does that matter? Oh, I'm sorry. I did look. I won't. I did see.
Here we go.
You go
So we go first. Mugged, episode 1. I'm gonna give it a shot. This is what I think it is.
It's not gross.
Dude, I'm gonna throw up. That's bad. What do you mean? What do you mean that's not gross? Do you just drink that on a daily
I mean,
basis?
it's not like bad.
Oh my gosh. That's weird, dude. So then it's my turn, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go with chicken broth.
That was pretty close. Here, Justin, can you pull it up for me?
Yo, vegetable broth. So vegetable broth. I was pretty close. I am proud of myself.
I am very proud of you. I am very proud.
Am I
of
gonna
you.
get sick for drinking that?
Well, I was.
It is organic.
Well,
What's the expiration?
so I was
What's the
gonna do-
expiration date on this?
I was gonna do some weird like kombucha stuff, but Liz didn't want me to open up a bottle because we didn't have any of them.
I actually like kombucha. I would have sniffed that out. Oh, we're good. This is like got 11 months.
Yeah, you're golden.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't actually remember what I bought. I know
What
the
is-
gist of it, but
Okay, it's a little fruity. It's actually. I mean, it's like
Yeah, just remember the very first episode. He gave me a drink that came in a box, and I gave him something that came in.
I got chills from it. It's fruity. I can't. Is it fizzy?
I'm going to be honest with you guys out there in the
No.
world. I've never actually drank this before. I found it at the Dollar General.
Is this an energy drink, or no? Was this juice? Okay, I'm gonna. My official guess is.
Lock in your official guess. So, but really quickly, Jamie will be the judge. So Jamie will decide who is closer on their guess.
Okay,
So,
my official guess is like apple flavored juice.
that seems like a little broad, right? Apple juice. Are you just going with apple juice?
flavored energy.
Energy fizz.
Yeah, apple flavored energy.
All right, show them what it is. Bring it over here. It's aloe vera.
Isn't that like what they use to clean counters?
Well, that's what I thought. It's hydrating. Hydrating.
Is this a
Aloe
drink?
vera.
Wait, is this a drink or is this a cleaner? Like, am I drinking detergent?
I found it right next to Mr. Clean.
It's what I put on my stomach whenever I was sunburned.
Well, that's why. So that's why I was intrigued by it, because
This is like the stuff I put it whenever we went to the beach as a kid, and I said, "Hey, can you spray the suntan on me?" And he went, "Tsk, tsk, tsk." I look like a freaking zebra. This is what I rubbed on my skin. I mean,
but it is a drink. I mean,
okay,
it says
I mean, I can get behind it. Like I kind of
hydrating aloe vera infused with aloe vera.
Yeah.
That's actually, if it's a hydrating aloe vera drink that's infused with aloe vera, what is the actual main ingredient of this? Water, sugar, contains 2% or less of citric acid, sucralose, aloe vera, leaf powder, natural
It
flavors.
doesn't have bleach in it, right?
No bleach.
Okay, I was actually very concerned that you accidentally bought me cleaner, and I liked it.
That would end this podcast really quick.
I'm gonna die.
I think we would probably go viral, not for the Tide Pods, but for
How much money would it take to drink
drinking
bleach? Apparently nothing.
I was thinking about like how we could go with this thing, but it's like we need to set the tone early. And the vegetable broth is fine, but there was some crazy stuff out there. That I was like,
Well, I'll do better purchasing this next time because I'll actually go and make sure I get you something crazy.
that's funny.
But-
yeah, so this is aloe vera. So all of that to say, Jamie, what do you think? Who wins week one?
It's gotta be.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
that's 1
Alex.
point.
It's Alex wins that. Alex wins that for sure.
Well, and that's part of being that daddy.
Yeah.
You drink broth in the morning, and good things happen, apparently. I mean, you usually are a little bit gassier, but
Yeah.
broth is not. Are you still drinking it?
Yeah, I actually like it. It's pretty good.
Thank you. So shout out Dollar General, man. The Dollar General in Roarstown coming through with the hydrating aloe vera aloe drink.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Aloe Vita. But
I'm a fan.
Yeah, guys. So honestly, that's it. This kind of wraps up the first episode of what we're calling the Alex and Austin Show for right now. We need your votes. We need 2 big votes. We need a vote for the name, and we need a vote for the segment. And I think the way we'll do the segment voting would just vote for the segment that you like the most, or rank them. If you want to spend more time, just rank them. Like, these are the ones I want to hear. If not, just be like, I like this one.
And just, if you want to email us your thoughts, just put the email up. If you want to mail us, put the P.O. box up there.
Mom, if you're going to send an email, it's going to be 500 words or less. Jamie doesn't have time to go through these emails.
Yeah,
So,
seriously, Mom.
I love you so much, and I know you're going to subscribe. You'll probably be one of the 10 this
I'm not
week.
going to lie. I kind of feel like both of our moms are the only ones watching at this point. So,
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, we're hoping to get big on, we're hoping to get a page for, TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff, too. But if you like the full length, then, our mom's probably the only ones that made it. I'm trying to think if anybody else made it. But
Liz definitely didn't.
Maddie said she wouldn't even listen to this.
Yeah. That's literally what Liz said to me, too.
As I left tonight, I said, will you support me? And it was no. So
Liz supported. She just is definitely not watching this. So,
she supported as in she let me in the house.
yeah, I'm at the point where I know, I can say whatever because she's not going to hear this. She's not. She gave up.
Well, we are going to share this on our personal Facebook pages, which is a huge stretch.
Huge stretch. I'm going to share it again on my LinkedIn.
I'll be putting it on Voxer and
Yik Yak.
Yeah, Yik Yak. Yik Yak's coming back, I heard.
Yeah, we're using that on the Yik Yak. So.
Yeah, what else? Oh, WhatsApp. We want to be big time on WhatsApp for sure. But
yeah.
So anyway, thank you for listening. If you made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe. We'll hit the button right here.
I'm a words of affirmation guy, so just a comment will really help me. So can you just put that up there? Yeah, thanks, Justin.
I'm more of a money of affirmation, so we need a few subscribers so I can keep doing this. We haven't paid Jamie/Justin yet. We haven't decided on what his hourly pay will be. If these things go for an hour, maybe that'll be a part of our discussion of how much.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good segment. Like, how much should we pay our producer/editor/filmer/ he kind of laughs behind the camera, texts his girlfriend.
It honestly helps when you do laugh. When Justin was trying to be quiet and was going, that was really funny. Well, we probably should wrap this puppy up. We probably should.
I don't think that's how you had the button.
We probably should.
All right. Thank you. Let us know your thoughts, and yeah. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. Mr.